Hopefully, OBS is not gonna crap out on us. Let's try this again, shall we? Yeah, the stream got cut off for some reason. Sorry about that. But yeah, welcome back. Screw it. If we're gonna be drawing Danganronpa, we might as well be listening to the soundtrack. Okay, from the looks of things, the guitar is pretty much done. I guess the only thing I can do is probably the lines, but that's gonna be a separate layer. Don't be scared of the monsters, just look for them, look left, look right in your closet. Guys. But never look up, she doesn't like to be stared at. Okay. Be right back. Yeah, the more the merrier. Yo, how's it going, Ted? How's your day been? Good. Hey, welcome back. Okay. Best of luck to you. Hey, welcome back, Azzy. Yeah, the stream got disconnected for a bit. OBS just kind of crapped out. Yeah, I'm kind of busy over these next few days. Yeah, nothing wrong with that, you know. Always nice to have something to look forward to. You know, being busy is good. Unless you're tired, then that sucks. Everything sucks when you're tired. I'm kind of a little disappointed, but it is what it is. But most of the skirt is actually covered up by the guitar, so it almost feels like I wasted my time sketching it, but hey, I had fun. That's the important thing. And also, before I forget, I should probably clean up the lines, seeing how the guitar is covering so much. Oh. Okay. Drawing a Buki from Danganronpa. But farewell, I'll probably just come back when you stream again, but because I know I'm gonna be exhausted when I get back. Well, I mean, don't be too worried about it too much. I will be streaming again tomorrow, but it'll be on Twitch. It'll be kind of like a back and forth thing, so I'll be streaming again on YouTube this Wednesday, which is appropriate, because Wednesday is the deadline for that art poll. Well, not really deadline. It's going to be the deadline for the finals. Then a second poll will be opened up. But yeah, so if you can't make it on Twitch, that's fine. I'll be back here again on Wednesday, streaming same time. Not when you're sleeping. I'll probably stream for another hour or so. Hopefully I can get the rest of the line art done. If not, don't worry about it. You know, I feel a lot better with art when I can take my time. I mean, again, this isn't a commission. I'm not being paid for this, so I can take my sweet time and just have fun. Oh, you have to go too? Alright. Well, thanks for stopping by, Ted. Have a good night. Scary stories time. Oh gosh. Okay, let's see. I mean, look at that. I spent all that time drawing the guitar just for it to be covered up by the hand. You know? You gotta make sacrifices. What is this? What is that? Is that a sketch? It is. Hey, how's it going, cool guy? How's your day been? Yeah, I mean, I spent all this time drawing the guitar, and it's just gonna be covered up like this. The hardest choices require the strongest wills, right? Also, you can tell she's super talented because she's strumming the guitar without a pick. You need strong hands to do that, I think. I've never played a guitar, but I've been told that's really impressive. I used to play a mean trumpet, though. I gotta be careful. I sometimes lean in a little too close to my monitor, you know, to get a better look, even though I can just zoom in. But if I do that, Face Rig is gonna freak out. It's like, how dare you be so close to the camera? Okay, well that's scurry. She's so good she can play the guitar using only her brain. You know what? That wouldn't even surprise me. Who needs sheet music anyway? Okay, is that the most? Had to cover up? Looks like it, right? Cool. And what is this? The skirt? Where's the buddy? Oh, jeez. Yes, who you're talking to. I think one of my favorite scary stories is that one where it's like not so much a scary story, but it's like, hey, you're talking to yourself. Not talking to yourself. You're playing rock, paper, scissors with yourself in the mirror, and you lose. Wait a minute. I think it's pretty scary to think that the whole world can be just an illusion you're having while tripping in a forest high as fuck. Well, that's a more kinder situation than you tripping on, not tripping. That's a kinder situation than you just being locked in like a Matrix situation where your physical body is being used as a battery to power up a super intelligent AI, and it's just lulling you in a false sense of security by replicating what it thinks normalcy is. You know, The Matrix. Apparently they're trying to make a sequel to The Matrix. Keanu Reeves is, like, super into it. But, I don't know. I was kind of okay with the way Matrix ended. I mean, it wasn't perfect, but I was fine with it being open-ended. They didn't really need to make a sequel. I mean, let alone bring Neo back. That kind of invalidates his sacrifice, don't you think? But screw it. You know, it's computers. Somebody probably copy and pasted Neo back to life. But now he looks much older. How's it going, Ironclad? How's your day been? You chillin'? Chillin' like a villain? Staying hydrated? Doing pretty good. You know, just doodling. I'm gonna stream for another hour. Hopefully I can get the rest of the line art done. I was hoping to be on the coloring phase, but honestly, it doesn't bother me if I have to take my time. Nothing wrong with that. I mean, I guess I can take a break and play a little bit of Honkai. Wonder how that's gonna pan out. But, screw it. The title of the stream is Chilling and Doodling, so let's do that a little bit. And, maybe I can stream Honkai for a bit, maybe. Or maybe I can just save that for Twitch tomorrow. We'll see. Life is a mystery. Okay, what is this? This is the strap. That's right. Okay, that's scary. Oh, this one's popping. Okay. Strap. Nothing wrong with going back to the sketch layer. Let's paint this a nice red. take a pause to recite the Communist Manifesto? Unfortunately, I don't have that memorized by heart. I have too much video game trivia stuck in my head. There's not enough space. That and the lyrics to All-Star. You know, somebody once told me the world was gonna roll me. I ain't the sharpest tool in the shed. Actually, hang on. I'm making this harder for myself. Right? That's how straps work, right? To recite All-Star like it was the Communist Manifesto. Okay, I would, but you gotta remember, YouTube loves their copyright, so I don't want this stream to get flagged because I start singing All-Star. Maybe for Twitch. Maybe Twitch will allow me to actually sing All-Star, but not YouTube. It's too risky. I love YouTube, but YouTube don't love me. Well, it's more of a love-hate relationship, you know? Okay, well, I do have one scary story, but I can't really vouch its authenticity because I wasn't there. Yeah, YouTube will claim my vocal cords. Yep. That's totally a thing, by the way. I remember a singer was too close to the actual song, even though they're just doing a cover, that YouTube flagged their video. That's probably happened multiple times. Like, if you sing way too close to the original, they will copyright strike your video. I mean, not just singers, but also, like, drummers, when they do, like, a cover. I mean, it's drums. Like, how are you supposed to change the pitch for that? It's drums. So, of course, YouTube is going to pick up on your video, even if it's a cover, and say, oh, this is the actual song. No, 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 it's actually me playing the drums. So, yes, YouTube will penalize you for being too good. Heck, you could be the original person who actually wrote the song, and they'll still flag you. There's been multiple occasions where music artists get their videos copyright striked by their own studio. Whoops. Whoopsie fucking doodle. It hurt itself in the confusion. Yep. There's that guy that made an external hard drive with every possible combination of sounds for 5-minute musics. Oh, yeah. Shit. We're gonna be copyright striking, like, breathing noises by this point. So much for fair use. So this is how the world ends. Not with a bang, but with a copyright strike. Game over, man. Game over. You know what's sad? I actually had to look up if rain sounds were copyrighted or thunder. Like that's how bad it's gotten. I actually have to check if we can copyright weather noises. I mean, a few years back, somebody tried to copyright the Happy Birthday song. Hence why for a while, like whenever somebody's saying happy birthday on live TV, it was always like a remix. It was until the 60s. Huh. Oh no. Yeah, you joke about that, but cats do have a sixth sense. I remember hearing a story about this one cat that wandered through a hospital, and the cat would always stop by the room of the next patient who's gonna die. Like with 100% accuracy. Like, man, if that was the case, you just close your door. Hope that cat doesn't stop by. I've been watching this for 2 hours? How long was the stream? Oh gosh. Right? And that's what I'm thinking. It's like, okay, should I take a break? You know, play some Honkai? I mean, screw it, like, there's no point in me rushing this if it's gonna end up like a dumpster fire. We just clean up the straps a little bit. Hop onto Honkai for a few minutes. Yeah. I think that's the scary thing about drawing. At a certain point, you just kind of lose steam. Like, you're still drawing, but it's like you're slowing down. Your stamina gauge is way too low. And it's the kind of stamina decay that food can't even fix. You just need sleep. Or video games, you know. It looks pretty good. Well, thank you. Yeah, I tried my best. Almost looks like she's dancing. Look at that. But yeah, let's see if I can hop onto Honkai for a bit. So I guess I'll continue the plan for tomorrow when I stream on Twitch. I'll continue doing the line art and hopefully start on the color, if not finish it. I didn't really have a background in mind. If anything, I'm just gonna just give her the standard Danganronpa background where it's like super stylized and it has her name and title. Yeah, that's always fun. But yeah, let me see if I can set this up without the stream bopping out. So yeah, BRV. Testing 1, 2, 3. Is it working? This is like the first time I actually switched displays, so I think I have everything adjusted to a specific window, but for some reason Honkai doesn't have one, so it's literally just the display capture. Oh, the Filipino horror story? Yeah, I have one. Unless you already have one. Can you hear my voice, or did they already copyright my voice? Audio's kind of low, actually. Uno momento. Oh, geez, it's already blasting, really. Okay. Shit, okay. Give me a minute. Okay. There you go. Yeah, go ahead. What's your story? Or horror story? Do I still need to do my, shit, I do. You know, it's a pretty laid-back stream. Nothing wrong with a little peace and quiet every once in a while. But yeah, my grandfather actually did have an encounter with a ghost in the Philippines. He was drunk, so, you know, take the story with a little grain of salt, but he did remember specifically one time he got so drunk that he started wandering out in the streets by himself, and this is like in the 80s, so they didn't have any street lights on, so it was like pitch black. Most of the time when you see a light, it's either from like a car or a house. But he remembered walking up to this tree because he did actually see somebody with a light, and he had a cigarette in his mouth, and he's like, "Hey, buddy, I could use a smoke. Well, not smoke. Yeah, I could use a light." And he didn't realize until he got closer to the tree that the guy standing under it, if it was a guy, was super tall. Maybe like 10 feet tall. And the light that he actually saw from a distance was actually coming from his eyes. And he swears to this day that he saw flames coming out of his eyes like tears. And with him being drunk, he went ahead and just put his cigarette up to his face to light his cigarette, and would you know it, it actually lit. And it wasn't until like a few seconds later when he actually got a good look at the guy where he started freaking out and just ran. Like he took like a good drag out of his cigarette before he just like stopped to like realize what he just did. So yeah, it's great. Oh, nice. So yeah, my grandfather and my dad both have some pretty crazy ghost stories. But again, I wasn't there, so take it with a grain of salt, but, you know, they're family, so I want to add, like, a little bit more. it's kind of a bias because I do want to say that's true, and plus, you know, you don't really want to fuck around with supernatural shit, so... If you tell me a place is haunted, I'm not staying there. I'm good. Okay. That was like one event, right? Holy shit, that was so fast, I didn't even realize I did it. Yeah, you can tell my characters are a little overpowered because a few of them are like triple S. Alright, well, what's my dailies? Campaign's done. Still need to do co-op. Ooh, adventure's pretty fun. As much as I do love the post-Honkai Odyssey Schnitzel, HQ is pretty fun because you can actually ride around in vehicles. So have you heard of the Mananagal? No, I haven't. In fact, as far as Filipino supernatural entities go, I'm only familiar with a few. You know, everybody knows the Aswang. What else? Yeah, that's about it. The Aswang. Yeah, what's that one? It's just a girl. Are we talking like girl like The Grudge or Fear? But at night, it's... Suspense is killing me. Separates its lower half. Oh! I thought the Aswang did that. Unless that's like a multiple choice thing, right? Kind of like how vampires have like different powers depending on who you ask. You know, some are afraid of the sunlight while some sparkle. You know, that kind of thing. Bah! Yeah, like I remember whatever creature that was that separates from its other half, don't you have to like pour salt on the legs part so it can't reconnect with its top half, so when the sunlight comes out it just dies? I think that was like the weakness. I think it was salt. I guess holy water would work. Okay, this... It has wings and a long tongue. Yeah, I could have sworn that was the Aswang. Like the long tongue, that can like pierce skin, right? It sucks blood. Isn't that the one that steals women? Isn't that like an incubus? Or... I guess every culture has like a different version of a succubus and incubus, right? Fun fact, I think the reason why Dio, you know, from JoJo is a vampire and he's blonde is because vampires are very much a European thing. Apparently Japan doesn't have their own vampires. I mean, I guess they have their own share of supernatural problems, like shape-shifting foxes. Like, I think I remember reading somewhere the reason why they say moshi moshi when answering a phone is because if a fox shapeshifts, it cannot say moshi moshi because of the tongue. Maybe. maybe. Okay, why am I using this guy? Nothing wrong with that guy, but his combos are kind of light. If you want something dead, you gotta switch over to May or Carol. I mean, look at this. Look at that dunk! Like, it's a pink dolphin, and at night he turns into a man, but he keeps that hole in the head, so he hides it with a cap. Huh. Can't remember reading that somewhere. I think there was like an art competition going on where they were asking people to like draw different supernatural creatures from different parts of the world, and maybe somebody covered that? Sounds familiar. Though I guess, you know, with supernatural creatures, they do kind of overlap. I mean, they probably have like a... There's definitely a wiki somewhere where somebody compiled all these different monsters together, you know, to compare and contrast. Oh, what game is this? This is Honkai Impact 3. You can get it on the iPhone, Android, and I'm playing the PC version right now. So if you got a pretty chunky computer, you can probably run this super well. But yeah, hard to believe this is a phone game. Like, you can totally play this on your phone, provided you have like an Android or an iPhone. It kills your battery super fast though. Like, I'm honestly surprised they didn't even bother trying to put this on the consoles, but then again, if you already have a PC version, it's whatever. It's free. You don't have to pay a single dime to play it, which is great. In fact, I played Honkai for like 6 months before I decided to pay money for it, because, I mean, it's free. Of course, there's going to be loot boxes, but I genuinely felt bad because I was having a lot of fun with the game for months and not spending a single dollar on it. It's like, alright, look, this game's great. I actually want to support you guys. Here, please, take my money. Please. For me. Okay, holy shit. These guys, I may be under-leveled, but they're just not going down. I wonder how YouTube is rendering this, though. This is like 60 frames per second. YouTube's probably not happy. I don't know if Twitch would fare better, but maybe I can try it again tomorrow. Assuming I'm not going to be, like, playing something else. But yeah, I honestly don't mind this format where I draw for, like, a good portion of the stream, and to end it, you know, just play some video games just to cool down. Gotcha. Yeah, if you get this, feel free to add me to your friends list, or join my armada if you want some extra goodies. I pretty much play this game every day, you know, for the dailies. Like, even if I'm not going to be playing anything else, you know, not Ghost of Tsushima or Bloodborne, I play Honkai every day just to get the dailies. And plus, I think the story's almost done. They're, like, getting close to the final chapters. Like, the story's getting pretty dire, honestly. Like, it's a far cry from what the game was like before. Like, the very beginning of the game, it was super light and cutesy. You know, typical anime slice-of-life stuff. But at a certain point, they just kind of, like, pull a Madoka Magica and, yeah... Characters are dying, worlds are falling apart, betrayals, you know, the usual. And again, the game is free. Like, this is something you'd expect from a $60 game, and you're like, here, have this, put this on your phone or put it on your computer, have fun. In fact, there's like a bunch of YouTube videos where you could just make character builds for free, and there's only like certain characters that you have to get. I wouldn't even say pay to win. Like, every character in the game you can earn for free if you just do the dailies. In fact, I think if you play it right now, they give you like a discount code for like the newest overpowered character. In fact, let me go ahead and show that off. I think I'm done with the missions, right? One time, my teacher said that his friend went out to buy stuff, and then a capper took her and wanted her to marry him. She said no, and he took her mouth. Oh. Wow. Madoka Magica, it's an anime. It's on Netflix, last time I checked. If not, Crunchyroll probably has it. I do have to warn you, though, if you watch Madoka Magica, you won't be able to watch Sailor Moon normally ever again. I would classify Madoka Magica as a horror anime. It's gonna freak you out. It's quite horrific. Like, the first 2 episodes weren't too bad. In fact, the first 2 episodes actually lull you in a false sense of security. And then episode 3 happens, and it just becomes a nightmare. Like, it was funny, because when Madoka Magica first premiered, they kept it under wraps who the writers were. Like, they censored the Twitters, they didn't update the IMDb page. Like, they advertised Madoka Magica, but they didn't say anything about who was writing it or who was directing it. And it didn't take long for people to leak that info, that, oh, a lot of the writers are from, like, scary stories or, like, you know, heartbreaking stuff. And, of course, you know, Twitter and YouTube would call them out on it. And they're like, no, guys, it's fine. It's just a kid's show. It's not a kid's show. They premiered episode 3, and then the curtains were drawn. Like, the jig was up. This is the scariest shit. But yeah, it's a deconstruction of the magical girl genre. I have not seen the movies. I was told that they're pretty bad. As far as story goes, the fights look amazing, but I was told that they ruin a few of the characters, which is a shame. But yeah, I don't know if I can recommend it. And that might seem a little biased for me because, you know, I love Invader Zim and Danganronpa, and they do some really dark shit. But Madoka Magica, especially the ending of just the show itself, it's going to be really hard to stomach. And it's really hard to recommend it to people just from that alone, is the fact that the ending is going to rip your heart out, show it to you, and then roll credits. You don't get closure. Like, this is not the type of show that will give you closure. And it sucks because it's like happening to these really cute anime girls, and they have to go through all this kind of bullshit, and then you get to the ending, and it's the worst kind of payoff because you totally saw the ending coming, but you didn't want it to happen the way it did. You know? Let's just say the world is not a better place by the end of Madoka Magica. I still need to play Corpse Party. Like, I've always had that on my wish list, but I just never got around to getting it. Maybe the next Steam sale I'll get it. Huh, I could have sworn I had her unlocked. Okay. Alright, so this is the newest character. She's pretty overpowered, you know, for now. And I think if you were to play the game, or, you know, sign up for an account, they'll give you, like, a discount code to play her for a few days. But I think I can just jump into the story where she unlocks her true potential. She's pretty outrageous. So without context, you're going to see this character fight. And I'm not going to say who it is or, you know, what she's done, but I haven't unlocked her yet. Hence why you don't see me using her. But where is it? Is this? Yeah. She saw an ad for this. She said that it looked beautiful, but was worried that it was false ad. But oh my god. Yeah, it's beautiful. Wait, what am I... Why is it doing that? Oh, is that this... Oh, okay. Alright. The anime makes Saw look somewhat less violent. Yeah, Madoka Magica. I guess it's just because everything looks so super cutesy, but the things happening to the characters really just breaks people. Me especially. I don't think I stopped crying after one episode. Not one episode. Like, one of the final episodes, not the final episode, but like, I'd say like the final 3 episodes, something happened to one of the characters that just destroyed me. Not just on a physical level, but on a spiritual level as well. Oh, shit! Okay, so, no spoilers. This guy is not messing around. In fact, I don't even know what it is. It's like an amalgamation of space and time, and you're just fighting it. Like, this is a boss fight. And unfortunately, the character you're playing as right now can only dodge, like, 2 times. So if you mistime your dodge, you're gonna get hit with a second attack. Like, I don't even know if YouTube's gonna be rendering this properly because there's so much going on. There's, like, all these particle effects. I think I have a better chance running Ghost of Tsushima and having YouTube render each individual flower than what's going on here. I mean, there's a lot. Like, I'm looking back and forth on the stream, and it looks like it's stuttering. Oh, I'm actually not doing too bad. Look at that. Maybe it's because I've already fought this guy. Okay, yeah, that's bad. Yeah. What a dick. Yep. You can do it! Is it dubbed? You talking about Madoka Magica or Honkai? Because I don't think Madoka Magica's dubbed. Like, I watched it in Japanese. I don't know, maybe Funimation picked up on it. Yeah, it's coming out choppy. I am not even close to being surprised. It's raining, there's lightning, there's flower petals coming from nowhere. So yeah, unfortunately I think this is going to be one of those situations where you just have to see the game for yourself. Probably on a actual YouTube video, not so much a stream. Oh, I'm actually gonna beat him! Woo! I think the first time I fought this guy, I died like 2 times before... Oh, well, never mind. I spoke too soon. Look at this shit! Does the mobile version have controller support? I don't know. I'm using a PlayStation 4 controller for the PC version. And I'm really happy that the buttons are actually mapped to it, as you can see from... Oh shit, my avatar is covering the buttons. Okay, well you're just gonna have to take my word for it that it's using the PlayStation icons. But, yeah, I was able to play it with a touchscreen, no problem. I mean, this is coming from somebody who also has, like, super sweaty hands, so... The fact that I was able to, you know, play Honkai, no problem. Just, my only concern is just the battery. Like, with everything going on this game, especially running on high settings, it kills your phone battery faster than anything else. You can be watching, like, a 4K video on your phone, and it still wouldn't match the amount of, like, consumption this game does. Hey, how's it going? Fuck, he's still not dead yet? Yeah. It's like a... Oh my gosh, it is super choppy, holy shit. I looked at the stream for 1 second. And it's like a PowerPoint presentation. You know, from middle school. Pro tip, if you ever do a PowerPoint presentation, do not use a video. Like, when you need the video the most, it just does not play. Yeah, I don't think this game is going to be very stream friendly, at least not with my internet settings. Okay, jeez. Think he's dead? You could totally play this without a controller, I did. It's just a lot more satisfying with a controller, you know? In fact, I think most of the fights are balanced to be for a touchscreen. It's not until like the higher difficulties where you kind of feel like your fingers are doing origami. Oh. Now, most of the time, the cutscenes are kind of like this, not so much flash animation, but it's very simple. But other times you get like those nice CG cutscenes that they use for advertisements. Can I? Yes, alright. You know, to avoid story spoilers, I guess. You know, I'll just skip the dialogue. Right. So here's the new character. Oh jeez, like if you thought the stream is gonna be stuttering, just wait until you see her basic attack. Like, don't even bother dodging, just keep wailing. Just like that, it's over. So yeah, that's new character, pretty outrageous. But that's like the story version. Funny enough, you get to see more of her in action if you play the tutorial for her. In fact, I wonder if they still have that up. Is it this one? Yes, it is. Okay. Let's see how this runs. Yeah. It's pretty cool. She kind of skips to the ground. See, she's not really running. She's just kind of like levitating. It's cute. Oh, jeez. Well, these guys aren't messing around. Even if you're playing an overpowered character, you can still get overwhelmed. Also, she can summon a dragon. Because why not? Jeez. I'm kind of afraid to even look at the stream if it's gonna be like a PowerPoint presentation. Look at this anime shit. Oh, she's got a second form, huh? Like, I have yet to actually play co-op with somebody using this character, but I can imagine it's gonna be like, that thing is just gonna cover the entire screen. I can't even see what I'm doing. Like, oh gosh. I'm horrified at the idea that that's somebody's co-op partner. In fact, I wonder if somebody's playing multiplayer right now. Let's go check. Oh, wait. Gotta get my staminas. Muda muda! Actually, can I not just do this? Okay. Alright. Holy shit, I was just saying, look, somebody has her. Everything is a JoJo reference. Yeah, Ellie, get something to eat. It's like 11 o'clock over there, right? It's about lunchtime, right? JoJo invented breathing. Fine dining and breathing. Okay. This should be interesting. Yo! You can just make it rain. Look at that dragon, look at it! Look at it! Oh, look at that! MVP! Still give you a like, though. Yeah, that wasn't too bad. Is my dailies done? You know, rip and tear until it's done. I'd say so, right? Okay. I mean, yeah, I'd say that's a good place to stop, right? You know, cool boss fight. But yeah, if you ever want to hop onto this game, here's my Armada. Of course, I had to name it Junko, which I was surprised nobody picked Junko as a name. I thought it was pretty simple. I'm surprised nobody's taken it yet, so yeah, there it is, 6856. So yeah, feel free to join up, send me a friend's request, whatever. And let me know whenever you want to do some co-op, because I got some pretty overpowered characters. Well, except that one, but yeah, I got a lot. It's I got my own dynasty going on. Also, this is like the best thing, like they added portrait mode, so if you ever need to take screenshots for reference pictures, if you ever want to draw these characters, they made it super easy for you. It's great. Of course, you know, Yae Sakura has always given me my favorite. You know, also I gave her a fish instead of a katana, because why not? In fact, how much damage does that thing do? 208. Wait, who's this? Oh. I think my main is still the regular Yae Sakura. In fact, I think the first advertisement I've seen of this game was with Yae Sakura, and I'm like, alright, I'll give it a shot. And of course I have her at triple S because, you know, I have to. I think I only have like 3 outfits. Oh wait. No, I got a lot. I just used that one because it's summer. So why not?
But her default outfit is still fucking great. Super classy.
How do you do this? Money? No, it's free. The outfits, like 99% of the outfits are free. You just have to earn like tokens or like crystals. In fact, let me check. I think they had like... Okay, well they did have like a loot box thing going on where they were offering free costumes if you were to spend a few loot boxes. There's only like a few costumes that are like premium that you have to spend real money on, which is infuriating, but I understand, you know, the game being free. And like I said, I played this game for months without spending a cent, and I only gave them money because I wanted to support them. But yeah, the premium outfits are pretty outrageous. They're like $50 a pop. Like, I don't know how much you care about your waifu if you're going to be spending $50 on a costume. But it's there. I'm just happy that a grand majority of the costumes are free. You just have to earn it. Like, $50 is just way too much. Now I know what to do for the next 3 weeks instead of being productive. Okay, well, you know what? Pro tip, you can just narrow your Honkai time to just like an hour. An hour is enough time to just do all the daily missions, you know? It's really not that much. Like, anything extra you want to do, I mean, that's just on you. Like, how many chapters are there in the story? I can just use my mouse. What am I doing? 12. There's 12 chapters. That's a lot. So, honestly, if you do like a chapter a day, you can probably get caught up. Like, no problem. But you're definitely going to be missing out because the open world stuff is pretty fun too. Especially the... oh wait, that's the wrong one. The Sakura Samsara. That one's pretty fun. In fact, I think that's like the first one you unlock if you're just starting out. But yeah, Honkai's pretty fun. Gacha games are addicting, absolutely. That's why I've only narrowed it down to 1. Like, I used to play Dragon Ball Legends, and that game's super fun and super generous. Like, I played that game a lot, and it gave me a lot of things for free. And again, I also felt bad, so here, take my money for a bit. But it got to a point where I wanted to prioritize Honkai because, for one thing, I actually run an Armada, so I kind of do need to be playing this game every day. And second, I love Dragon Ball, but at a certain point, it just kind of like it just like grinds my gears that like the main characters, you know, Goku, Vegeta, Gohan, they're the only characters that matter. Shallot is cool, but you know, we're never gonna top Goku or Vegeta or Gohan. They're just too powerful. You know, even Jiren can't handle Goku, or at least Goku, Frieza, Gohan, and Vegeta. You know, and Broly. Now that Broly is canon and can't be stopped. But yeah, I'm just gonna go ahead and end the stream here before it gets too late and I pass out on my desk, which is a bad thing. One time I did actually pass out at my desk, and I woke up with my keyboard imprinted on my cheek. So I was rocking the WASD tattoo for a while. So let's avoid that tonight. But yeah, thanks for stopping by. I'll be streaming again tomorrow on Twitch, picking up right where we left off, which is the line art. And maybe I'll play a little bit more Honkai. If not, hop onto something else. Maybe Ghost of Tsushima, because I know I already beat Ghost of Tsushima, but it's one of those games where I can always come back to it. And if we have enough people, we can play Quiplash or something. You don't know Jack. But yeah, we'll see. And don't worry too much if you can't catch me on stream. I'll also be streaming on YouTube this Wednesday. So yeah. Have a good night, everybody. Stay safe.